What's going on, everybody? Well, Georgia Tech suffered their first loss last night. They fell to Georgia State last night, 9-4. Huh. Didn't expect Georgia State to really do anything to wow anybody, but they beat Georgia Tech at home. That's their first time they lost at home. Well, hey, shit happens. You don't. You're not, nobody can honestly expect a team to go undefeated all throughout the whole baseball season. Unless you're playing a damn video game. That'd be the only way you're going to go undefeated. And I should know because I remember back when I had the PlayStation 2 a long time ago. I had the MVP NCAA baseball games, 06 and 07. I never had it on the easy levels. But yeah, I still went undefeated and took even a team that you would never expect to go to a World Series and win it, and did it. Whatchamacallit, because I think one time I took, God, who did I take? I think one point, yeah, I took, now this is back when Notre Dame was not in the ACC. I played a season with them on MVP NCAA baseball, and I took them to a World Series. Let's see now. Then another time I took the Bradley Braves. I took them to a World Series and won it. I took I took Ohio State to a World Series and won. I took freaking Michigan to a World Series and won. I took the Iowa Hawkeyes to a damn championship and won. And I think the only two times I did not go undefeated full-fledged was when I played as Michigan and when I played as Bradley. I think when I played as Bradley, I lost 12 games, and then I lost 10 as Michigan. And I lost 5. I lost 15 as Ohio State. So. So, just come to show you. And of course, I took Georgia Tech to five World Series World Series titles too, and damn it if I didn't win that one 5 times in a row. But that's the point. Unless you're playing a video game, you can pretty much take anybody to a damn championship, because that's the fantasy of the video games. I mean, they're fun to play, but But anyway, let's see. LSU lost. They got upset last night, 7-6. And I think that was their second loss this year, because I know they lost one game to UCLA, and then they lost that midweek game last night. So, yeah. And let's see now. I'm also going to check out other sports teams on the ESPN app to see who, because I think Auburn has a game today or tonight against University of West Georgia. I wonder if I'll see Madison and Grace there. Because now Madison and Grace, they are my aunt's sister's daughters. And they're twins. And they are currently, in their freshman year at Auburn. And Georgia Tech plays Auburn in a couple of weeks, so I need to know what exactly are they in for when they play them. Because Georgia Tech's had a kind of a not so great, over the past few years, they have not had very good luck against the Auburn Tigers. I mean, they have not had the luck that they used to have. Because I remember a while back, Georgia Tech will either lose one and win one, or they'll beat them both twice. One at Rush Chandler and then one at Auburn. And I think, when Georgia Tech plays Auburn in a couple of weeks, it is at Auburn. And of course, the Auburn has that, they have that little, they got a little mini version of the Green Monster because they got a tall wall in left field. And I think Vanderbilt does too. And Vanderbilt, oh man, that's another school Georgia Tech's had a hard time with too. I think Tech and Vanderbilt has clashed in baseball that I've seen at least 3 or 4 times, and they've only beat them one time. Which that just goes to show you. Vanderbilt has a pretty damn good baseball team and a good baseball program. And Auburn's is not bad, but not great, but not too bad. Let's see now. Texas has a pretty damn good one too. Well, hell, they better be if they're going to be number 3. And now, I don't know how bad or how bad Tech will get knocked back after the Georgia State loss. But Tech just needs to take it one game at a time. Because this weekend, they got a weekend series against Northwestern. And as part of the annual ACC Big Ten Challenge. And then you got, then they face Georgia State next Tuesday in at Coolray Field in Gwinnett County. Before they start their ACC conference games the next following weekend, as they open up against Virginia Tech. Before facing Auburn on the Tuesday after. And let's see now, next Thursday I will be 42 years old. And I'm going to be honest, folks, I'm actually surprised I'm even alive after half the shit I did when I was doing growing up. I mean, I used to do some insane shit. A long time ago, when I was at a friend of mine's house, or apartment, actually, and this is one of these apartment complexes where you actually just, there was no elevators to go up to the floor you're wanting. You actually had to go up and down steps. And he lived on the 4th floor we would get our rollerblades and we'd be sliding down the rails on the damn steps. I mean, we were sitting there jumping, going from rail to rail to rail, praying that we don't freaking miss. Because on the rails that we were on, you miss, you're going straight down, all the way down. So we were risking so much bodily injuries. Yeah, I'd love to see this new generation pull stunts like this today. But I know they won't. And so with that, but yeah, and then there's some other teams that I need to watch out for too, especially the ones that do play Georgia Tech this year. I mean, I've already watched the one Georgia game, and Georgia wants to focus so much on their home run hitting power and not so much on their fundamental smart baseball. They want to play the long ball, but then with the way their right field is, from the right field wall to home plate, that's 314 feet. And they got maybe like a 10-foot high wall. Gonna be honest with you, I think the NCAA should make them build a big, a big tall wall. And hell, since Georgia's red and black or red and white, or red, white, and black, they should make them build a 30-foot wall to where if they're going to hit a home run out of right field, they got to earn that shot. They can't, not give me those gimme easy shots. I mean, that's like on MVP 06 NCAA baseball. You got that one baseball field called Cornrow Field. And man, that wall, it is a very short shot to right. And you can just barely make contact and knock a home run out of that ballpark. I mean, and seriously, for those that like watching college baseball, and for those who have like an Xbox One S or an Xbox with the Game Pass, go look that game up. It's on that. It will be on that. It will be on that system. You'll see what I mean of how easy it is to do it. to hit a home run out of that ballpark, because it really is that damn easy. It's like, wow. Because every damn time I actually faced the damn team that on that games, man, I turned on that damn mercy rule because I think it was during one time the Georgia Tech season, the Michigan and Ohio State season, I had the 10-run rule on when I had to play with a team at that ballpark, because by the time the fourth inning hit, I was already up either 13-1, or 14-0. I think when I played as Georgia Tech, I forgot who the hell I was playing against, but I had a 25-0 lead. And this was on and I had it on a hard level. And so I still managed to annihilate teams on that. It's kind of funny, really. But yeah, let's see. Don't know who Georgia plays this weekend. Don't know who. But then also I gotta focus on some of the teams that Tech does play this year. Like I said, they do open up with Virginia Tech. Later in the season, they got Florida State, and they're a big threat. The Tar Heels, the Clemson Tigers, Wake Forest, NC State. So yeah, they actually got some pretty damn tough competition, and hell, even Duke is, even when Duke's not having their good years, the Duke baseball team can actually give you a damn good fight. I think I watched the game last year. It was Duke and Georgia Tech. Duke, during that series, they were using the Durham Bulls Athletic Park. And I forgot if it was I think it was Drew Burress. He hit a damn ball out of the park, and it went right into one of the restaurants at the left field. And I think Alex Hernandez hit the damn bull up there in left field. I don't know if they honor the free steak if the college team hits the bull or not, or if that's just the Durham Bulls games. But still. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty wild when you see somebody hit that bull at that ballpark. Because then as soon as the bull gets hit, the eyes glow red. You had smoke coming out of its nostrils. So, I mean, that's pretty damn wild. But see, I mean, that's what I love about baseball, too. Some of the craziest traditions they have, that are so wild. Something you don't expect to see happening. I mean, when I was a kid and I was one time watching a Red Sox game, I'm sitting there thinking, first time watching it, I'm seeing that big old 35, 36 foot high wall. And I'm like, there ain't no way no one's going to hit that out of that park. Well, I was wrong. I ended up seeing like 2 or 3 home runs that game. And they all went over that big green monster. So it's like, wow. So I mean, there's a lot of stuff that can happen at baseball games that you don't expect to happen, or think, oh, there's no way in hell, and the person's like, oh, I want to make a bet. Bye, it's gone. Can't really make that good sound of a bat like I used to do. I used to be able to make that loud pop sound with the back of my tongue. Hadn't done that in so damn long. I can't do it no more. I mean, Most of my friends now say that I mostly just be weird when I roll my eyes in the back of my head. Like The Undertaker did from WWF to all the way to WWE. Isn't it amazing though? Some of the wackiest things I've seen over the years. It's just been insane in the membrane, insane in the brain, insane in the membrane, insane in the brain, insane in the membrane, crazy insane, got no brain, insane in the membrane. When I grew up, I used to listen to that song all the damn time. And occasionally I still go on YouTube and listen to that song. It actually makes me laugh. Because then some of the other people that I went to school with, when they once heard me play that song, they're like, yeah, that about sums you up. And I mean, we would just rip on each other all the time. And of course now I still don't know when I'll be able to go down to the lake to go fishing. I still don't know anything about that yet. I don't know how long it's going to be before the lake gets full enough to be able to do any fishing. I mean, for all I know, it could be I mean, if we keep getting some damn decent rain, then yes, the lake will fill up and I'll be able to start fishing again. And then I'll be able to start doing videos again. You know, because there's times I feel like I'm depriving, I'm depriving y'all, my subscribers, my viewers. I feel like I'm just depriving you of a good day of seeing me fish at the lake. And it's like, and honestly, I mean, I hate that shit. I hate the fact that I haven't been able to do any videos down at the lake. I mean, and if I do a video at the lake, it's been showing you just how low and how bad that cove is. But you can actually see where the spots go the deepest and so yeah. It definitely goes deep in that cove. Because I think dead center is about 15, 16 feet deep down the dead center middle. And then you got the other part over by the point. And you can see it don't get real, it don't have that little drop off really until you're like 3/4 across. So but I mean, I'm hoping to try to do some fishing sometime in March or April. But then before I do that though, if I have to wait until then, I'll have to get my fishing license renewed, ultimately. Because my fishing license is almost up, if it's not already up. So I'll have to go to Walmart because I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not going to sit there and do that bullshit online because and paying the Georgia DNR $20 damn just to be able to fish for a damn year. Hell, I may, if I go to Walmart, go and get a 2-year or more license. That way I don't have to worry about that. You know, that way I can just be like, okay, I'm good for another 3, 4, 5 years. So yay, okay, I'm good. And then let's see. Oh, and the Atlanta Braves and most of the teams in the MLB are about to start their own little channel. The Atlanta Braves are calling it Braves Vision. And it will be offered on cable or satellite, or you could purchase it through on a streaming app, because the Atlanta Braves and most of the MLB teams, they want to cut ties and they want to end their contract with Bally Sports. Because Bally Sports is wanting everybody to show up and go to the stadium. Okay, that's fine and dandy. But most people don't have time to constantly go to they don't have time to go to like Wrigley Field, or they don't have time to go to Fenway Park, or they don't have time to go to Yankee Stadium, Citi Field, Lone Depot Park in Miami, or, they don't have that kind of time. And then, that's why most people are paying that $149 or $150 a year to get the MLB thing to outsmart Bally Sports. But ultimately, I think Bally Sports found out about that stuff, so they started pulling blackouts on them. And so MLB teams just fucking had it. They are so damn tired of it. Frankly, I am too, because I think last year I got to see 10 games. Because unless the Braves were on Fox or ESPN, I couldn't see them. I couldn't watch them. Even though they sucked last year, but I still like to watch a damn baseball game. So it's like, come on. I know some people that up here in Georgia that when that shit started happening, they moved down to Florida just so they can see all the Braves games. Because, it just made them so sick to their damn stomachs that, because some of the Braves tickets, oh my God, they're like $250 or sometimes more, depending on where the hell you want. Okay, so $250. Okay, say it's a family of 4 and they're each $250. That's $1,000. And then not even to mention the cost of the sodas, nachos, hot dogs, burger, whatever the hell they sell. So you're looking at $1,100, $1,200, $1,300 just to go to one game. And that is just so damn insane. And it's because of shit like this. This is why I like to go to college games more than pro games. Because if you go to a Georgia Tech baseball game, they open up their little parking deck 2 hours before game time. Go there, park, $5 to park. Then $10 to $15, depending on what you want to sit, per ticket. And before the games, especially if me and my wife go to a Tech baseball game, we would go to the varsity. Where, I would get like a couple of burgers and a hot dog and some fries with a drink. And I would just eat up there. Then I'd go to the game, pay for the parking, pay for the tickets, and just buy a couple of drinks for the whole 9 innings and go. And that's it. So probably between the varsity, going to eat something at the varsity, and then going to park at the parking deck to getting the tickets and buying drinks, I probably spent maybe probably no more than $110, $120. You can't beat that. And of course, unfortunately, college baseball is too damn short. They only play like 55 games. From the time of, from February to the second weekend of May. Maybe the third weekend of May. Then you got your conference, tournament. Then you got your, and then you make it to the regionals and go to the super regionals. And then make it to the World Series. And then right there, in the middle, and right there, right towards the middle of June, boom, college season's over. And then you got to wait another 8 months before college baseball season. But see, this is why I like watching college baseball. Because by the time it ends, then it's literally less than 2.5 months later, football season. So, yes. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what Mendoza's younger brother does for Georgia Tech. I really do hope that he watched everything that his older brother did. I hope he learned from his brother. Because then if he does that, Georgia Tech may have a damn good chance at doing something better. I mean, now I'm not complaining about this year's season. Georgia Tech went 9-3, which, hey, I was so happy with that. Brent Key got a kick-ass contract extension. And he earned it. He has turned that football team around. I mean, because, let's see. During the Paul Johnson era, at least Paul Johnson, hell, he beat Georgia one time. I think. Yeah, he did. 2016. Don't remember who the hell coached them in 2008, but they beat Georgia in Athens that year in 2008. So, Georgia Tech's not beaten Georgia now in 9 years. And usually it's every 8 years. Because on that 8th year, Georgia Tech had a commanding lead, but then they, well, kind of screwed up. And then it went to 8 damn overtimes, and the damn game didn't end till damn near, or if not after, 1 in the morning on Sunday. But that was insane. Because even some of the Georgia players, they were showing a little sign of fear, because they were sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Because let's see, 2024, Georgia Tech in Georgia. It went to, I believe that game. No, 2023. 2023, the game was, the game was at Georgia Tech. And Georgia only beat them by 6 points. Then 2024, 8 overtimes. And Georgia only beat Tech by 2 points. Then this past season, when they had the game at Mercedes-Benz. Yeah, they held Tech to only kicking 3 field goals, but Georgia Tech, they only held Georgia to 16 points. So Tech only lost by a touchdown. So in the past 3 years, Georgia has only beaten Tech by a touchdown or less. So, let that sink in. Let that really sink in good. Wow. That is actually kind of shocking, because over the past years, Georgia had been blowing them out. Because let's see now, I think during the last time Georgia did play Tech, on the last time they actually beat them, they literally it went to overtime. Georgia Tech got in the touchdown in that overtime, but missed the point after. And then Georgia went for a pass, and Georgia Tech intercepted it, ending the game. Oh, that was insane. But it was a great game, though. Great game. Again, that could have went either damn way. And like I said, folks, if you like the content that I present, how I'm, now that I'm mixing in, a little bit of fishing talk and a little bit of sports talk. I know the past few videos have been non-stop sports. But, I'm just trying to expand my horizons. I'm trying to expand the, my viewing audience and possible future subscribers by offering up a bit of sports talk. And of course now, I do plan on buying a new fishing pole ultimately. And that one is going to be a, whatchamacallit, when that one I'm gonna use with a bobber, because since I'm only down to one automatic hook setter for when I do any catfishing. I'm gonna start getting a minnow bucket and start fishing with minnows because I only did that one time last year, and so I need to kind of and yes, folks, as you see on my screen, yes, it is starting to rain a bit. But so with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead here and jump off here. Don't forget and like I said, if you like the content, hit that like, subscribe to my channel. Jason's, not, I don't have an N at the S at the end. It has just, I got tongue tied again. Son of a bitch. Let's try that again, shall we? If you like the content that I'm bringing out on this channel, hit that like and subscribe to Jason Fishing Videos. And until next time, guys, peace out.